Hello girls, I hope you're doing fine. Today, inshallah, we are going to continue what we have started in the previous video, and we are going to explain the second and third paragraph. To remind you of the first paragraph and the ideas we have discussed previously, we said that this text is talking about scientists' prediction related to volcanic eruption, which might cause a tsunami, and it's going to be the biggest ever recorded in history. We define the highlighted word in the first paragraph, and I give you the main idea, which talks about the prediction of the scientist. Let's move now to the second and third paragraph to see, or to give you an idea more specifically about what might happen. How would it happen? Here they are talking, the pronoun it refers to the volcano, or the tsunami, sorry. The volcano is by the sea, and the water next to the volcano is about 6 kilometers deep. If the volcano collapsed, a landslide of 500 billion tons of rock would fall into the sea. This would create a huge tsunami about 100 meters high. So here, how would the tsunami happen, guys? The volcano here is by the sea. So, and the water here, see the diagram, the water surrounded the volcano. The deep of this water is about 6 kilometers deep, so it's really deep. So if the collapse happened and the volcano collapsed, the landslide which will happen weighs about 500 billion tons. And if you remember, we said that a chunk might collapse from the walls of the volcano, and it's going to cause the tsunami. So here, landslide means inhiyar in Arabic, and in English it means when rocks suddenly fall down the side of a mountain. Number 8. So landslide number 8. So look here, guys. Here, these diagrams explain how would the tsunami wave will happen. We have the volcano in the first diagram. If the eruption happened, see here, the second diagram, this chunk is going to fall to the sea. And we said that it's really heavy, and the water next to it is really deep. So imagine that a really heavy stone fall into a really deep water. What might happen? This is going to cause a really high wave. And this wave is going to be about 100 meters high, so it is really high. This is how the volcano would cause the tsunami wave. So here, the volcano might cause the tsunami by the landslide which might happen from the word floods in Arabic means يغمر, okay? يعني to cover a place with water. So as you can see here in this paragraph, the wave will cause a real damage not only to the La Palma Island, no, but for all of the Canary Islands and also a part of Africa. Okay? Let's continue. The side of the volcano faces west across the Atlantic Ocean, which would protect Africa and Europe a little. However, a 12-meter tsunami would still crash against Lisbon within 3 hours, and after 5 hours the tidal wave would reach Britain. The wave could travel a kilometer inland and devastate towns and villages. London would be flooded. Now guys, let's move to the third paragraph and see what would happen next. The wave would travel away from the Canary Islands in all directions at about 800 kilometers per hour. The other Canary Islands would immediately be covered by water. In less than an hour, a 90-meter wave would flood northwest Africa. So guys, please look at this diagram to know what would happen next. If you can see here, the Canary Islands immediately by the minute this chunk will fall, all of the Canary Islands will be covered by water, because as we said, the wave is going to be really, really high, and it's about 800 kilometers per hour. So it's going to be very fast too. And in less than an hour of the collapse, the Northwest Africa would flood by water too. So the part of Africa also would be covered by water. So as you see here, guys, this paragraph talks about the damage that will be caused by this wave. The highlighted word flood means to cover and fill a place with water, and it's a verb. And it's number 9. Okay? As you can see here, girls, this paragraph talks about which countries and which cities might be in danger because of this wave. Here, in 3 hours after the collapse of the chunk, a 12-meter tsunami wave would still crash against Lisbon. So this wave will reach Lisbon in 3 hours. And after 5 hours, the tidal wave will reach Britain. The tidal wave here means a really big wave, and it's caused by a volcano or by earthquake. Tidal wave is number 14, a very large moving part of seawater that destroys the coast. Okay? يعني هي موجة كبيرة. تمام? And it caused by, normally by a volcano or by an earthquake. يعني بتكون بالعادة سببها بركان أو زلزال. Okay? So this wave would reach Britain. Guys, look here. This is London, okay, which is in Britain. So the wave will reach Lisbon in 3 hours. Then in 5 hours, look at the third circle. It will reach London, which is in Britain, okay? And the wave would reach Britain. The wave could travel a kilometer inland and devastate towns and villages. London would be flooded. So guys, here the water would go inland. Inland يعني ده جوا الأرض, okay? يعني جوا المدينة, in city, okay? And devastate towns and villages. Devastate mean damage or destroy. And it's number, let me see, number 4, to destroy or damage something badly. This wave is going to cause a flood in London. So London, within 5 hours after the collapse, London would be flooded. يعني لندن حتغرق بالمي بعد 5 ساعات من the chunk collapse. So as you can see here, guys, in this paragraph, it's really dangerous wave, and it's going to cause a real damage around or to the cities and the countries around.